I'd like to welcome to our Saturday workout. We have a warm up. We're going to loosen up a little bit from what we did yesterday, having all that hinging, that deadlifting, and kind of taxing ourselves out, same as our shoulders. So we're going to start off the day with step ups and a little bit of kettlebell swings. On the kettlebell swings, depending on where your back is, because of the deadlifts, because of the dumbbell deadlifts, especially because of the extra range that has, if you guys are feeling super tight, just take your time with it, work through that. I want to get it moving. I want to get some blood flowing there. So go super light if you guys are super stiff and sore, okay? So starting off, EMOM, step ups, a little bit of kettlebell swings. We're going into a push jerk today, okay? We've been working a lot of split jerk, and then we've worked push jerk one time in the last 2 weeks here. So building from a 3-3, 2-2-1, when you guys go for that, we're not trying to max this out, okay? What I want you guys to do is just feel comfortable underneath the weight. That's the whole goal. That's how we've been kind of the last 8-10 weeks here, is that we're focusing on speed, technique, position. Loading is not what I'm worried about. We've done a lot of loading. We've done a lot of strength. We've had a bench cycle. We've had squatting cycles. We've had all the strength there. So this Olympic lifting is simply speed, proficiency, all the actions, hitting our positions, and feeling super comfortable, okay? So the push jerk itself, barbell starts on the shoulders. We have our dip and our drive. We're creating as much separation on the bar as we possibly can, which means we need to utilize that jump as much as we possibly can, okay? You can almost think about the push press being 90% legs, sorry, the push jerk, push press as well, but it's 90% legs. If we don't bring 100% here and get as much into that bar as we can, we're not gonna have the acceleration on it to be able to switch positions, drop underneath and catch that thing before it falls back on top of us, okay? So again, we have that bar here, that push jerk, we dip drive. Now the things to remember with this is that our feet are hip width apart, the barbell's in that front rack. We're trying to keep our our hands resisting against that bar so that as we dip and drive, it's not sliding down on us. It's one of the bigger issues I see is that people go to dip drive, they dip, they go to come back up, and their hands drop as they drive. Well, that's gonna be opposing forces. We're trying to take it up and it's falling down. We don't have it pressing to us, so it's not getting all the force from us. So stick that thing there. We're pressing the bar. As we drive, as much all the toes and everything as we can to get as tall as we can. Now, when we create that separation, we're gonna simultaneously split our feet and drop. We need to land in our catch, which means our feet need to go out to where you guys would squat from, okay? That's gonna give us the ability to set our hips back a little bit, get our knees bent so that as we catch this thing, we're able to actually have the flexibility and position to drop underneath the barbell, okay? So we're here, dip, drive, we get tall, punch and drop. Now that's that same thing with all these Olympic lifts is when we get down to timing this thing perfectly and we make that transition is when when we're at the peak and we decide, hey, it's time to start changing positions, we drop and press same time. When you guys get proficient at that bar is gonna slam into that lockout, and you guys will see that difference from people going here to people going here and then having to strict press the last couple inches, okay? It's usually either one, the bar's too heavy, or probably mostly you're not fast enough or you're mistiming, okay? So we're trying to stick that bar. 3-3, 2-2-1, which means we're just accumulating some reps with the moderate 3s and 2s, and then we're gonna stab at a nice solid 1 rep below 90% of our max to get the proficiency, to get that thing check marked on the box today that we did it and we did it with quality, okay? Now get in the move portion, we're throwing some high skill in there, we got some handstand walks in. We haven't done handstand walks in a while, okay? We're mixing it with, and we're pairing it with kind of endurance. We have a row. So we're doing a 750 row. We're handstand walking for 50 feet, 500. The handstand walk is gonna come down 10 feet. We go for a 250 row and then a 100 meter row followed by accumulated handstand hold, okay? So it's gonna be a little bit tricky. We got the row. We're trying to really just kind of excel at the row. Depending on how proficient you guys are with the handstand walk means we can go harder on the row. If you know you're gonna struggle and what this goal this workout is for those who are proficient, is to fatigue them, get them upside down. Fatigue the core, fatigue the shoulders, fatigue the back, get them upside down. You guys can try cutting the handstand walk in half if you struggle. You can even practice kicking up, maybe take a full minute and practice kicking up and holding. We can practice a skill here, or we can get on the wall and we can do something like cherry pickers. For a 50-foot walk, I would do something like 30, all thing cherry pickers. So our cherry pickers can go 30, I was gonna say 25, but that don't work. Let's go like 30, and I'll even write this up, 30, 26, 22, because they go fast. You know, if you guys are able to flip all the way upside down and hit that cherry picker, it's good. We can put our feet in a box. We can alternate that position and change up that angle to make it easier, harder on us, okay? But if we went like 30, 20, 10, it's just too fast compared to how people are handstand walking, okay? We get through the last row, we're gonna sprint 100 meters to finish the workout out, and then it's 5 minutes accumulated time, which means you're gonna flip up in a handstand or a wall walk up, and we're trying to get 5 total minutes upside down. So because of kind of the clock on this, if you guys are wall walking, you can't see your clock, make sure, we can use a watch, we can put your phone underneath you with a running clock, but it's accumulated. So if you go up for 30 seconds, you can rest as long as you want, but you still owe 4 minutes and 30 seconds, okay? Now I have a time cap on this just to make sure that we're not exceeding crazy outside the window. If you guys are close to your 5 minutes cumulative time and 20 minutes hit, it's okay to finish that out. But for a lot of people, if you're really struggling hitting a wall, I like those time caps because you don't get to lollygag. You have to force yourself to keep the intended stress that we're looking for and that stimulus that we're looking for, okay? So hard row, we're walking, hard row, we're walking, or doing a cherry picker in between, okay, guys? So warm up, we're gonna kind of loosen up from yesterday. We're gonna get in and go on some overhead, practicing that jerk skill, and then we're going into the kind of high skill handstand walk and endurance-based row workout, okay, guys? Have fun with it. Kick butt on the Saturday. You guys had a really good week this week. We challenged a lot of things this week and really taxed the muscle group. So enjoy your Saturday, enjoy your weekend. Take a nice, maybe long walk on Sunday. A good 30-minute walk on rest days is really good to get the blood pumping, get some calories burned, and keep us moving. All right. Have fun, guys. Have a good weekend. I'm gonna see you guys Monday. All right.